Hello everyone, I've decided to make a video on how to make a bootable Windows 10 installer on a USB flash drive. There's two things you're going to need. Number one is a working computer, and the second is at least an 8 gigabyte USB drive. Once you have those two things, you are going to be good to go. I have my USB drive. I'm just going to go ahead and plug that in. There we go. Now we're going to do a quick search for the Windows 10 Media Creation Tool. I will put a link directly to this in the description, but in case Windows changes the direct download link, you'll be able to search for it. What you want to do is go to download Windows 10 directly from Microsoft.com. And about halfway down, you're going to see Download Tool Now. We're going to go ahead and click that. It is a small file, and we're going to save that. Once it's downloaded, we're going to go ahead and open it. You will get a screen that pops up, and it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Go ahead and hit yes. Once you do that, you'll see the Windows 10 setup box open up, and it'll just be getting a few things ready. This happens fairly quickly, but it takes a little bit of time, and I do have to apologize ahead of time. My video editing software I'm having some issues with, so I don't think I'm going to be able to scrub out all these little delays. Feel free to just move forward in the video, but yeah. First thing we're going to see is the applicable notices and license terms. Of course, we read all these, and we'll hit accept. We'll jump back to getting a few things ready. Just sit back and let those things happen. Alright, now it's going to ask what do we want to do. For the purpose of this video, we're trying to make a USB drive for a new PC install. So we don't want to upgrade this PC, we want to create a media installation tool using USB, DVD, or ISO, or another PC. So we'll hit that bubble, and we'll click next. Now it's going to ask what version and everything do we want to do. So since we're going to be putting this on a brand new PC, if you uncheck this box, you'll actually be able to make these changes. You can change the language if you're not on the default here. Your edition, it's going to be Windows 10. Architecture, more than likely you're going to be on the 64-bit. I don't know anyone that's doing a new PC build on a 32-bit. But generally, those are going to be your settings. So then we're just going to go ahead and hit next. It's going to ask what media we're looking to use. We want to use the USB drive that we have plugged into the computer. We're going to hit next. And now it's going to ask to select the USB flash drive. I have two drives currently connected to this computer. I'm going to go with my 8 gigabyte. And just a word of warning, everything will be erased from your USB drive. So make sure you don't have any, any important files or anything on the drive, because it will get wiped out. Now it's going to start downloading the actual copy of Windows 10 from Microsoft. And the beauty of making your tool this way is you're getting pretty much the latest version, the latest build of Windows 10. So when you when you do install Windows 10 onto your new PC, you'll have far less updates to do as it when you finish the install. So let's say you made one of these 6 months ago, I'd recommend just making a new one so you already have the latest build, and just makes your final install stuff on the new PC just that much quicker. We're just going to go ahead and let this download go. And this will, it'll definitely take longer if you have slower internet. Mine's not the quickest in the world, but it's not slow. And again, if you don't want to watch a download progress bar, feel free to just scrub forward a little bit in the video. Another thing that I'm going to include in the description is a link to a Google Doc that just has a list on what I'm doing here. Just a little step-by-step list. So you can go ahead and print that out, or stare at it, or throw it away, whatever. We're almost done downloading. Does a quick verification. Okay. And now it's just actually writing the files to the USB drive. While this is going, I'm gonna go ahead and pause my recording. About the only way I can do this. But I will be right back when it gets a little bit closer to the to finalizing this. So I'll be right back. Alright, so we're getting to the tail end of the actual creation of the USB drive, or the files onto the USB drive. Seems to be like anything with a progress bar, the last 1 or 2% take way longer than everything else. Alright, so now we got the little pop-up. It says our USB flash drive is ready, and I actually pulled mine up here, and you'll see that it has renamed it to ESD-USB. These are all the files that are on it, and all you're going to do is hit finish. It's going to do a little cleanup. So now, on this drive, this will be bootable, meaning when you're building a brand new computer that has no operating system on it, you can plug that in before you power the computer up, select it in your BIOS as the first to boot item, and you'll jump straight into the Windows 10 install. Hope that helps anybody that was looking for this. And if you got any questions, go ahead and put it in the comments below. And again, I'll throw some links into the description to some of this stuff. And yeah, hope that helps. Thanks for watching.